everybody, it's Nisha. I'm the face behind the videos on Unicornish.Intuitive. Thank you guys so much for following and watching my videos first and foremost. I'll explain. My neck brace, I was playing with my kids on the trampoline, and I pinched the nerve in my neck, so now I have to wear this lovely little necklace until Monday, at least, when I get an x-ray. But this video is not about that. I had a follower ask me, how do I meditate? And I'm going to do a few short videos to give some tips on meditation. The first thing you want to remember is meditation is a practice. It's an exercise. So just like any other exercise that you do, you have to grow and build and work on it. Okay, so tip number one, you want to make sure that you get in a space where you can not be interrupted, or your interruptions are minuscule. This can be in your car. Sometimes I get in the closet because I got little kids running around, and if they can't find me, guess what? They can't interrupt. You also want to set a timer. I personally started with 2 minutes, and I just took deep breaths. A deep breath in for 4, hold it for 3, release it for 4 seconds. Put your focus on your breath. Your mind is going to wander. I've been meditating for about 3 years now. No, 4 years. And my mind still wanders sometimes when life is just crazy. Another tip for meditation. When your mind is wandering, allow yourself to have that thought. Like, sometimes I'm meditating and nobody has done their chores. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to meditate, but my kitchen's a mess. I acknowledge that my kitchen's a mess. I allow myself to have that thought, and then I remind myself my kitchen is not going anywhere for these next however many minutes I'm meditating. Understand too, a lot of time you see people sitting upright, cross-legged, holding their mantra fingers, kind of like so, like that. Depends on the mantra that they're doing. Know that you don't have to meditate sitting up. A lot of times I meditate laying down. Since I have this neck brace on, I meditate laying down. I feel more connected when I'm laying down because the goal is to be comfortable so that my mind's not thinking about other things. Okay, so another tip is to make you a sacred space for your meditation. Once you start meditating and you start doing it on a daily basis, even if it's just for 2 minutes, if you have a space that you go to, people will start acknowledging, like if you have kids or a family, they'll start acknowledging that this is a time where you would not like to not be interrupted. Get you some candles if you like candles, whatever little peaceful things that you like, flowers, plants. Crystals are great, especially if you know what the crystal is for. You can use that energy to help you in meditation. If you have your own deck of tarot cards, you can take your cards in there with you. Pictures of your relatives that have crossed over. Just make the space special for you. All right, and my final tip for meditation, because the sun is going down and it's almost moon time. My favorite time of the day is nighttime. But anywho, my final tip for meditation is give yourself rewards. Like, reward yourself for meditating and just spending the time and putting in the work to learn how to do it. The only way that you won't become good at it is if you continue to think negatively about it. Just think of it as, I'm going to sit here for 2 minutes or 5 minutes and do nothing. If you can't, like when I first started, I couldn't sit in silence. It is really great videos on YouTube for guided meditations. And if you would like for me to share some of my favorites when I first started out, DM me. I will message you back, I promise. Okay, I know I said the last video was my final tip, but I lied because I forgot I brought this book out to recommend for people who would like something to have on hand and read and reference to meditate. This is great.